Yeah, okay. Yeah, happy birthday, Ellie.
Thank you,
Ha-
Richard.
What did you get up to? I guess can't be too exciting, can it, when you're in a bubble? But what have you got up to today?
I'm not in the bubble yet because obviously I didn't because I've been 90 days, so I was a bit blessed in that sense.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I didn't have no birthday cake, that's for sure.
Right. So what could you do though? Anything particularly special to mark it or not?
Train, punch, I'd like doing that, so I can't complain.
No, no. So how are you feeling about this fight? How's the kind of build up and training?
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like it's been a long time again. I feel like I've been in retirement for 6 months again and come back. So yeah, I'm buzzing to get in there again. Really looking forward to it.
And what are you expecting from your opponent? You obviously last time out it was a tough one, wasn't it? But what are you expecting this time?
Yeah, this is another step up. She's 4-1. She's been around like as an amateur. So yeah, 100% I've got to show a better Ellie because obviously better opposition. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to showing that side to me.
So what improvements would you like to make when you look at that first fight compared to this one? What in particular are you looking at?
Nothing, just all round really. Like I've just started to adapt the style that will suit me, and I've been working it in the gym, and hopefully I can show like signs of that on Saturday night.
How many fights would you like to have this year? What do you think's kind of realistic?
Realistic, probably one. I'd like to be out as soon as I can. I'm going to try and get on the white card.
I suppose that's going to be difficult, isn't it? Yeah.
When I make a wish on my cake, that's going to be it on the old candles.
Yeah. So in terms of other stuff, how's it been going with Adam and stuff, and sort of working with him in the build up to the fight?
Yeah, it's been good. It's good to be around the boys, like in the gym, especially Mick Conlon. He's a savage, so I'm trying to adopt that bit of about him. So yeah, I'm grateful to be in that setup.
Yeah, brilliant. Just on Dillian, I'll ask you what are your thoughts on that rematch? I know it's next week. But what are your thoughts on it?
It's a hard fight. I just think obviously he'll make the wrongs that he did. He did make he had him hurt and then didn't capture that. So I feel like as long as he switched on, he could get the job done early. What I'm praying for anyway.
Just going back to you, how much nerves were there in the first fight on your debut, do you think, and how many do you think you will have to combat this time?
To be honest with you, Richard, it's going to sound mad. I didn't have one bit of nerves for my first fight. So If I get that again, I'll be very, very blessed.
Yeah. And how are you finding it? Obviously, another fight without crowd. You must be just absolutely dying to be out there in front of a crowd and having
in front of the Catford Massive.
Yeah.
It is a bit sore, but I'm kind of used to it. As soon as you're in there, you don't really hear much anyway, and it's just you and ref and your opponent. So, but it will be nice to get my family back in the arenas.
Yeah, nice one. Okay, thanks very much.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Cheers. Thanks, Richard. If we go to Danny Flexman from SecondsOut next, please.
Happy birthday, champ.
El Flexo.
How you doing? Do you feel differently now you're 23?
Yeah, I don't know if I feel mature yet. Hopefully after Saturday night, develop some power.
Yeah, well, we hope so. You're only going into your second pro fight, but we saw this week a world title fight's been announced between someone who's had 7 fights and someone who's had 5. Both of them have got a lot less amateur experience than you. Does that kind of change your views on how far away you are from challenging for titles?
Yeah, that's their journey and I'm on to mine. Like, I just got to take this fight Saturday and I can look at the bigger picture. But the way I'm being matched, the way I'm being moved, hopefully it'll be a lot sooner than later.
What do you make of that fight? Who do you see coming out on top and what can we expect from it?
I think Rachel Ball would have been a harder ask, in my opinion. So I think Shannon will win that fight. And I think it'll be a good fight, but I think, Shannon wins it for me anyway. But, I think the winner against Ball will be exciting.
And you mentioned just before how you've been matched so far. Bet Conley, obviously a tough opponent for a debut. And now Maëlys Gangloff, who, good amateur, good fight for a second pro fight. Mm-hmm. How do you think your first couple of opponents compares to some of the other British girls when they've turned over? It seems pretty stiff competition so far.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out if Adam believes in me or if he don't like me. I'm still deciding that. So, no, without a doubt, I feel like the pandemic's added to that. and I just want to get going and learn straight away. So why not have fights that ask questions of yourself?
Good stuff. Well, best of luck on Saturday night.
Thank you very much, Dano.
Thanks, Danny. If we go to Loopy next, please. Just need to turn yourself off mute. There we go.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Oh, to be 23 again. Enjoy it.
I thought you was 21, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I love your confidence. I love the way you fight. I love that you're so young. And, you know, I can't wait for you to get out into the States because we get a lot of competition out here and you fit right in.
Yeah, 100%. The people out there, I'd love to be part of that for sure.
Oh, definitely. You know, you have a very nice amateur background. I mean, including the 2017 Elite National Champ, and you were the Youth English Champ. You were also a serious contender for the GB Olympics qualifiers for 2020. So what made you decide to go pro before the Olympics happened? Was it because of the pandemic? And has the thought of returning to the amateurs to go to the Olympics crossed your mind, if allowed in Great Britain?
In hindsight, you know, it looks like a tough decision, but it was honestly one of the easiest decisions I've made of my boxing career. I was never happy as a person or a fighter, and it was showing in my boxing. So I made the step, and to be honest, part of me wishes I made it sooner. So yeah, no, I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm looking forward to where I'm going next.
You know what? That's great. I'm so excited to follow your career. Can I ask what do you think about the pros that are going back to the amateurs for Olympic qualifiers? What are your personal thoughts?
Yeah, it's been mad because some people are saying it's not fair, and I can see that point of view, you know, because you've got your amateur boxing and you've got your pro boxing, and it's very different. It is very different. So I can see the argument for both. But, you know, if they're good enough, let them sort of thing. But yeah, I think it should be kept separate, in my opinion. It defeats the object. Yeah,
for you, right? You would keep it separate. Well, congratulations on your career and everything that's happening to you. I'm really excited to follow your journey.
Thank you so much.
We can't wait to have you here in the States.
Take care.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much for those questions. Next, if we go to Ames from Boxing News TV next, please.
Ames here for Boxing News TV. Pleasure to meet you, Ellie. Happy birthday. Hello. As well.
Thank you.
I was just wondering, how had the atmosphere changed in the gym at all after the recent loss of Josh Kelly against Avanesian?
No, not at all. You know, Josh was back in the gym the week after, and it was good to have him back. You know, he's in good health and he's getting into the right place where he needs to be. So the gym was all devastated, absolutely gutted. But, you know, we realised, you know, it was part of Josh's journey, and we're looking forward to seeing what comes next for him.
Your opponent has a title fight lined up for the French female title, a title she fought for before and lost on split decision. So she'll be motivated to come in and not let what will happen in the fight affect her opportunity coming up.
Yeah.
Does that motivation maybe play a factor?
Yeah, no, whatever way gets like her motivated for sure. I'm expecting a tough fight coming up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Will it change the way the fight might play out? Because, I mean, fighters want knockout to, finishing the job early. At worst, if she loses, she won't want to be stopped, and that could affect the fight coming up. Like, she might be more defensive. She might not want to engage, maybe get a cut. Could that maybe change the approach that she could take? Could be safe.
I'm not sure. I know, obviously, a fight's a fight. I know which approach I'm going to be taking. And, yeah, whatever she comes with, I've got to deal with on the night. So, yeah, no, I'm just focused on what I've got to do, and I'm looking forward to it.
You've got another fighter in the same division as you fighting on the card as well, Ramla Ali.
Yeah,
He's someone you have your eye on?
Yeah, we're both at featherweight. I'm interested in everyone around my weight. And, yeah, I can't wait to get in the mix domestically for sure. But obviously, you've got to take care of business on Saturday night.
And I just wanted to ask you, during your amateur career, you've been around the world. You went to India. Can you talk to me about your experiences in India?
Oh, I'm getting bad flashbacks here. It wasn't a pleasant experience, trust me. I remember the day I was fighting, I got Delhi belly. I'm not going to say no more, but I think I got in the ring. I've ever got in the ring the lightest, and I was just trying to make sure, I survived the rounds. But yeah. It's part of boxing in India, I guess.
And I saw you put a tribute out, as a lot of boxers have done, to the late great Marvin Hagler. Just some words on the passing of Marvin.
It was heartbreaking. He's the Four Kings, isn't he? And a lot of people see him as the best of them all. I just, loved his mindset. And as he says, war all the time, just is gutting. And I just hope, boxing, we all come together like we always do. And yeah, it's a great, great loss for boxing. So sad times.
All the best for the weekend. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ames. If we go to Jonathan Nagyoff next, please.
Hey, Ellie, Johnny, Pro Boxing fans. How you doing?
Oh, hello, John. I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, very well. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
A lot of people really impressed with your debut. Got a lot of good messages on social media, etc. Was it more impressive than even you thought it'd be?
Yeah, it was good. I just loved being in there every minute of it. I was trying to soak in. So yeah, I was grateful for the response I got, and yeah, just got to work harder.
Because it went so well, does it sort of make you, more eager to get an even better performance on Saturday night?
Yeah, every performance you want to improve on. So I got a lot of work to do, and yeah, just got to keep taking the steps and yeah, move as it comes.
We know during lockdown you were working. Is that still the case, or is boxing more your full-time job?
Yeah, thankfully, I've ditched the bucket hat. It might be making an appearance, though, if I have to go 6 months again without a fight, to be honest with you.
What conversations have you had with Eddie, Matchroom, your management, on how you're going to progress this year?
I leave it in Adam's hands as my manager and as my trainer. I just focus on every fight I get told. So I'm just focusing on Saturday and, like you say, one step at a time. And then, yeah, after that, we'll look at what's next. But yeah, hopefully a busy and active year.
And were you pleased to see Hannah Rankin got the win, got back on track the other day?
Yes, Scotland's finest. Hannah's a great fighter, and she just boxed. She boxed on real, and it's good to see her at welterweight. And I'm just looking forward to seeing the journey on that and how it goes for her. She's a great person.
Wicked. Best of luck, Ali.
Thank you very much, John.
Cheers.